All right, I'm going to try this video again. What I wanted to do here is just do a really quick video. There were some discussions going on, and this comes up a lot, where people have this idea on the order of operations, and people want everything to be a simple rule, a simple memorization tool that they don't have to think about. And I see this problem a lot where people will think of PEMDAS, the acronym PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Other people may know BODMAS, brackets, orders, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. And a lot of people look at those and they think it's a 6-step checklist. They falsely believe that, if you know PEMDAS, that means multiplication comes before division. Or if you know BODMAS, division must come always before multiplication. People just want these simple six-step checklists that they don't have to think about. They don't really have to understand the order of operations. They just memorize that and they believe that it's, that's how it is. And then there's the other people who understand the order of operations somewhat, but then what they do is they think it's some kind of a rigid dogma, a rigid rule that you must follow it exactly this way, even when it doesn't make sense. And what it does is it really shuts off people being able to think how to expedite a problem, how to reduce a problem maybe more simply, still get the correct answer. Because I had this discussion where someone was, criticizing the way that I solved a problem. And my point was, it doesn't matter how I did it. I simplified it, and I still didn't violate the order of operations. Like, for example, I've had this little problem here that I just typed up. 8 plus 12 plus 5 minus 6 plus 7 times 5 plus 3 minus 2. All right, now if you're following the order of operations, you would know, okay, no parentheses, there's no exponents. Oh, I've got multiplication, so I got to do that first. 7 times 5 is 35, right? And then from there, you just add and subtract everything. 8 plus 12 plus 5 minus 6 plus 35 plus 3 minus 2 equals 55. Real simple. Now, if somebody was looking at this problem and they go, look, I know the order of operations. If you see the second part of this, I know the order of operations. I understand that 7 times 5 has to be done. That must be maintained. I can't take the 6 and the 7 and add it together. Or I can't take the 5 and the 3 and add it together. I have to do that multiplication. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with me adding and subtracting up everything else not related to the 7 by 5. And so down here on this line, I have 8 plus 12 plus 5 minus 6 plus 3 minus 2 equals 20. And then I'm saying, yes, I know 7 times 5 is 35, so I can add 20 and 35 and get 55. It is absolutely okay to do that. And someone was arguing with me and saying, well, then I suppose you must think 0 minus 5 is 5. No, 0 minus 5 is clearly negative 5. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that you can simplify things in a way that makes it easier for you to solve, as long as you're not violating the order of operations. This isn't some kind of a dogma where you have monks chanting, PEMDAS, 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 you must follow it this way, you must multiply and then add. Well, yes, you have to multiply the 7 by 5. That 7 times 5 must be done. You can't break this up any way you want. I can't move the addition signs and the negative signs and the multiplication signs, and all of a sudden now I'm going to multiply 3 times 2 instead of 7 times 5. I can't do crazy stuff like that. But you can absolutely simplify the problem, just as I've shown here, and still get the correct answer of 55. So, yeah, that's really all I wanted to go through today. I just run into this stuff all the time. It's either people thinking PEMDAS is a 6-step checklist, and then the other people who want to argue with others that get a right answer because they simplified it and still did it correctly. So anyhow, that's all I got. My little rant of the day, I guess. But I hope everybody's doing well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.